Hello everybody. Right, very excited to see on the App Store the Arturia iMini, which is their transfer from their Mini Moog excuse me, their Mini Moog synth onto iPad, which is absolutely brilliant. One drawback is it isn't audio bus compatible, which is a shame. However, it does run inside tabletop. So we're going to run through some of these sounds and just have a quick look at the synth itself. So this is, I've got this MIDI'd up to a Roland keyboard, so you can see more of what's going on with the synth. But this is one of the presets. It ships with an astonishing 500 presets. And they're so well organised, it's other synths could take note. Anyway, here's one of the sounds. This is CE Dark Solo 1. Now, you can use these little left and right arrows here to swap between presets. Or we hit load there, and here we go. This is what we've got. If I select say C, Pittman Factory, we hit there, we're selected with arpeggio, basses, effects, leads and pads. It has a brilliant arpeggiator, so let's have a look at some of the arpeggios. Okay. Okay. Okay, some of these sounds are going to be at slightly different volumes, so you're going to have to bear with me. But anyway, when you're mixing, you can adjust that yourself. And of course, because it's an emulation of a Mini Moog, it has that rich full, and Arturia are very good at that. I hope they put their other stuff on there, like the CS80 and stuff. So, leads, have a listen. So up here, okay, these patches are, let's get rid of that. These patches are by Jeff Downs, keyboard player with the Buggles and Asia and lots of other people. Kind of Vangelis-y. So here we have, also we can get rid of that, we have a performance pads. People who are familiar with Korg will know these, they're kind of XY joystick controller pads. And here we have the arpeggio controllers, so we switch it on and very cool. And then back to the main, and let's load up. So basses, let's have a listen. Moog are good at bass. Very meaty. fine also, didn't need to set nothing for my pitch bend or modulation, was controlled directly by the Roland, so that's fine. Special effects, I don't know. There's a similar type of effect that Tamita used to use. Let's pick somebody. I mean, there's 500 of these things, so it's going to be impossible for me to go through it in a few minutes, but there you go. So, pads. Now, it's polyphonic, unlike the original Mini Moog. And we could apply some... Right, okay, now a few other things. Along here is there's a little switch here that's next to iMini. You can hit that, and here we get some more controls. Cool thing is, if you're just using this keyboard here, you can select different scales. And you can select the root note of the scale as well. So there's all these scales. There's quite a few. Here you can also select if you want the glide operational. And you can select the oh, I can't see my eyes. Anyway, it's different performance controls and stuff, so you can swap that out there. Up here we have information, which is the user manual. Okay, here we have a button that says connect. Okay, so I'm connected via MIDI. You can select the global tempo. At the moment it's set to, so for the arpeggiator. And here you can link it into tabletop. So let's go and hit this and use MINI in tabletop. Okay, so it should theoretically just straight away load up a patch with, there you go. Now this, I think, see, now I'm going to have to configure the MIDI. So tools, MIDI lane. Okay. Okay. Now done. That's hopefully yeah, there we go. So you just hit MIDI lane, bang, and away you go. And herein lies the huge, monstrous drawback. In tabletop, the iMini is only monophonic. So it means you can only play one note. In fact, if we selected, say for instance, let's select some chord, no. I want something that says pads. Oh, here we go, pads. Okay. And we'll select that one. It's only monophonic, and you can't use any polyphonic stuff that you set up or anything like that. So on its own, you can't audio copy and paste, you can't record. So unless you're going to record into external equipment, you won't be able to get anything polyphonic out of the iPad or into another app in the iPad. So this is why the app should really be audio bus compatible, so you get the full potential of the synth. Right now it's just a monophonic synth, a very, very, very good monophonic synth, however, but still a monophonic synth. So but it sits very nicely in tabletop. this is the kind of thing they automatically load up. That's still playing the what's it, so I wonder if MIDI len. There you go. Tabletop's great. You can do lots of different stuff with it. God, that's meaty. Anyway, so back to there. You have to do that every time you want to do something with MIDI. Oh well. Anyway, let's get away from tabletop. We know that we know it works in tabletop. No. Close tabletop. Go back to the synth to play with a few more sounds. Anyway, so that's how that works. Let's just have a load of these. So anyway, like I said, there's 500 factory sounds. So let's have a look at percussives. Okay. And basically that's it. You get zillions of sounds, which are all great. You can use it in tabletop, but it's only monophonic. It would be nice. I mean, if I want it, like I said, you know, you've got to plug it into external recording equipment if you want to use it outside of that. Other than that, it's brilliant. Yeah, it's fantastically good. This is a thing, see, with the pads. You're not going to be able to use any of these sounds. Inside. Great. Yep, I think that's this little button here switches your octave for the little keyboard. So that's kind of it. You can of course save all your own presets. 500 sounds, amazing. Connects to tabletop, but only monophonic. So you know, but you can from tabletop, of course, audio, copy and paste somewhere else. So you could build up, say, some drums, some bass with mini Moog, and maybe a bit of lead. Use some of the other instruments in tabletop and stuff, and then audio copy and paste the whole loops or sequence sort of thing. Drop it into Cubasis or DAW or anything like that you can use, and you're good to go. It's great. It's a mini Moog. Buy it. It's a mini Moog. See you later.